Sell your gold, silver, PeronisHiddenTreasures.com. That's PeronisHiddenTreasures.com.
Hey guys, it's me, Ellis Foreman, production director for 1077 The Bronx, host of Wake Up Rider weekdays 8 to 10 a.m. and vocalizer lyrologist.
Oh.
I'm here to tell you, yes you, that 1077 The Bronx WRRC-FM has been ranked the 18th best college radio station in the country by the Princeton Review. This is the third year we've been ranked as a top 20 college radio station in America by Rider students and our listeners around the country and the world. And we want to thank you for your continued support and promise that we will continue to give you the biggest hits and the best variety. Jeez, it sounds like I'm running for president. Wait a minute, I have an idea.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man.
1077 The Bronx campus traditions are underwritten in part by Sky Zone, 17 Quaker Bridge Plaza Drive in Hamilton. Take fun to a whole new level and reach new heights at Sky Zone, Hamilton's ultimate hub for adventure. You've worked hard enough already this semester, so ditch the endless assignments and head to Sky Zone to treat yourself. Take a day off and jump. If you haven't noticed, we have cameras now. Our new video stream is officially live. You can listen to The Bronx on air, online, and on app to watch your favorite student shows live on The Bronx YouTube channel and Facebook at 1077 The Bronx, including What's Next Sports, Talk of the Town Sports, Bronx After Hours, The Concast, Cliff Notes, and Wake Up Rider. You know, I was only on here for 1 week before they changed it. I don't get free plugs around here. But keep it tuned to The Bronx and listen and to watch your favorite student shows. Welcome back to Beyond the Score on your 5-time National Association of Broadcasters Marconi Radio Award.
Visual identity on.
All right, so now my logo and the station logo is here. This is Beyond the Score. I'm your host, CJ Jackson.
And we figured out the audio.
Figured it out.
You can hear us now on YouTube.
The YouTube is up. My friends and family can hear and see and listen to us talk. We left off just baseball talk. Just wherever the conversation will take us, we left off because we're looking at the Athletics game here, playing the Braves. 2 on, 1 out right now for... Actually, they just took out Severino to... Actually, Acuna's up. So Elvis Alvarado will come in and face Acuna with 2 guys on. Actually, no, Acuna. This is messing me up. It just said Yastrzemski for a second. But Acuna is up. Langoliers cuts the lead to 2. But let's check around the league. There's more games going on. I know Baltimore's they're playing. They're up 4-0 against the Rangers right now. Dude, what's up with Trevor Rogers?
He's really...
I mean, the resurgence of him, pretty much...
I remember with Miami, he had really solid years. And then it kind of fell off. And then now with Baltimore, he's doing better than he was in Miami. I mean, he's like a true ace-level pitcher for the Baltimore so far.
Right. It was pretty much like rock bottom in Miami.
That trade, actually, I think Rodgers didn't start the strongest with Baltimore, if I remember.
No, he definitely didn't.
And then he heated up.
Last year, I'll get to that in a second, but in Miami, his best season is 2021. He had a 2.64 ERA, 157 strikeouts over 133 innings, a 1.51 whip. Started 25 games, obviously lost more than 1 because you play on Miami. But nonetheless, a solid season. You go into 2022, that ERA jumps from a 2.64. He had a 3.5 WAR that season. It jumps from 2.64 to 5.47, and now his WAR for that season was -5. So that's a 4-point WAR swing, and you also add 3 points of ERA.
I mean, that's going from replaceable player to, like, in the WAR categories to all-star level. Like,
exactly.
That's insane.
So, and then year after that, it brings it down to 4 ERA, but only starts 4 games that season. Then 2024, this is the year he was traded, starts 21 games for the Marlins, 4 for Baltimore. In total, 4.92 ERA. The strikeout numbers weren't there. The walks were high. He was getting hit pretty hard. A 1.58 whip. And then all of a sudden, you go to 2025.
Those coaches found something, I guess.
Brand new season, smaller sample size, only 18 starts. But nonetheless, I mean, 9-3 record, a 1.81 ERA. That is a sub-2 ERA over 18 starts. That is as impressive as it gets. Whip under 1.9 whip. 100 innings. Strikeouts are down. Was definitely more of a swing man, drawing contact, trusting the defense. 103 strikeouts over 109 innings. It's crazy to see him all of a sudden come out and be this reliable guy when all we've known is these numbers here. I mean, look, 5.47 ERA, 4 ERA, 4.53 ERA. These are different seasons. His ERA in Baltimore the 1 year, 7, but that was obviously very short. But still, it's crazy. He's on the mound right now, pitching a shutout to the Rangers. They look pretty good as well.
Yeah, they've done. I mean, the weirdest thing with them, Andrew McCutchen has been like coming up big in like these late game spots. I mean, I think it was the second game of the season he came up big, hit a 3-run homer in that last game against the Phillies. Like, it's crazy
against Luzardo.
Yeah, Luzardo kind of bumped that game.
Yeah, I know. It sucks because he had a great spring.
He's such a hot and cold pitcher that it's kind of like.
I'm such a big Luzardo fan too, so it kind of hurt to see that. But looks like Leody Taveras, 2 RBI double wait, is that Leody Taveras? I believe so.
I think it has to be
against his former team. It sure is.
Wow. I didn't realize he was in Baltimore.
Me neither, but I guess we just both found out. Yeah, 2 RBIs for him. Did you see the Alonso home run off of DeGrom?
I did, yeah.
A little Met
First
on
home
Met.
run of the season.
I know.
Former Met on former Met.
That much. I'm trying to think of a Mets fan that would actually care. I was about to say Ryan, but I know
Emery.
I know he doesn't care. Nah, Emery probably won't care. She only cares about Brendan Nimmo. Speaking of, now we're on the topic of Rangers Mets. Marcus Semien just popped into my head.
Ooh, yeah, that's true.
I want to look at his numbers.
Went from Rangers to the Mets. Actually, that was interesting because, there's a whole switch and everything with their whole infield.
So, I mean, so far, let's see how many hits he has. He has 2 hits in 5 games so far for the Mets this season. But the only thing you want from Semien is to play 162.
Yeah,
right.
That's pretty much what you want from him.
Exactly. I'm 35 years old. It would be 36 in September. Coming towards the end of his career, solid bat. Let's look at the numbers from last year. But like I just said, you want him to just play the 162.
Yeah, and when they won the World Series, he was when the Rangers won the World Series, he was a pivotal part of that team. But then the years after that, it's been a little bit of a fall off, and that's where I think it's interesting where the Mets decided to pick him up because he's coming towards the end of his career. He's on a little bit of a fall off from the Rangers, and even Corey Seager since the World Series has not been the exact same player. So it's interesting that they looked at Semien. I mean, granted, they did have a position where they were fine with moving away from Luis Angel Acuna, and they felt comfortable with moving him up, using Beatty at third, moving Vientos to first. So they did have a plan, and I think in the offseason I overreacted a bit. That the fact that they were letting everyone go, and then the guys they were bringing in. I think it's okay. It's a solid plan, but there certainly is still the criticisms and flaws to the design, and picking up a declining 36-year-old in Semien, I think is interesting.
We'll see how it works. I mean, if it doesn't, he'll certainly get the warm reception over in New York. Bo Bichette is already feeling it.
Yeah, he already got hit with it, and we're only like a series or 2 in.
I believe he has a opt-out after the season too.
Oh, does he?
Let's
I
check.
forget because these contracts, like Bregman had an opt. I know Bregman when he was with the Red Sox, he was like 1 year, give me an opt out, and then opted out, and now he's with the Cubs. We could see the same.
I'm about to search it. I know he has an opt out. It's either after this season or next season. But I would not be surprised if this guy, after striking out and getting booed, goes back to the dugout and says, "If this is what this is here,
I want somewhere else."
I never got booed in Toronto for booing. They told me, "Hey, get him next time." I'm in New York and they're booing me for striking out in the third inning.
Like, why would I stay here?
Exactly. 3-year, 126, so massive. $40 million signing bonus as well. AAV of $42 million. Does he have an opt-out? Structure includes player options for 27-28. So after next year, I think. Yes.
Yeah, so he has opt-outs.
Yes, because it's
year,
26,
yes.
27, 28.
So every year he could opt out. So
he's locked in for this year. Next year he can opt out.
And then if he stays, he can opt out the year after.
Yeah.
So he's left windows to get himself out of that situation, which I think this season is going to be very interesting to follow. If he's able to pick it back up, I think this might not end up mattering. But we saw with guys in New York like a Devin Williams get rattled by New York. Now,
Joey Gallo.
Granted, Devin Williams ended up going to the Mets, so he stayed in the New York market.
True.
But like a Joey Gallo especially, because he did not fit
it. He couldn't handle the market. He couldn't handle the crowds.
Well, because he was with Texas, which is not the same market at all.
I mean, I still have Simeon's numbers up. I never really truly understood how long he played in the majors. I mean,
he's been there for a while.
Debuted with the White Sox, had about 6 seasons with Oakland. Pit stop over in Toronto. That was pretty fun when he was there.
That was a pretty fun pit stop he had.
And then 4 years in Texas. His best year in Texas came with that World Series season. Hit 270. I believe he was up there at the top of the league in hits as well. 185 that season. So solid bat. Last year, actually, now I mentioned the games. See how many. So going back to 2015, this was like his first full season. These are the games that he played. I'm gonna take out all the seasons that are clearly ruined by injury.
Yeah.
155, 159, 159, 162, 162, 161, 162, 159, and then last year a little bit of an injury, but 127.
Like, that's incredibly impressive to play,
especially that late into your career as well. Like, that's 30-year-old Simeon going out there and playing 162 games the year they won the World Series.
Yeah, like,
and that doesn't even account for all the playoff games. You
that's true. That whole run, he probably had the most games in that whole season.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's we'll see how it shakes out as well. Luis Robert, they brought him in as well.
Yeah, has a walk-off already for them.
So he's doing well. The Rangers actually just got on the board. Let's see how they did that.
Let's
interesting. Let's see. It was definitely up on my phone. Josh Jung, single to right. McCutchen scores. Jansen to second. So this is how it went. Seager ground out. Berger ground out. McCutchen single to center. Dude, McCutchen's
raking.
He's in the ball. That's an RBI there.
And this isn't even like where he rakes after like the furry convention thing where he posts like the furries tweet in Pittsburgh. Like, he's just raking on his own this time.
The Rangers add on another one actually. So now it's 4-2.
And they have 2 runners on still. So
yeah. So they what's it called? Duran drives in Jansen. Now they have it says second and third.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, second and third. First pitch to Haggerty is a ball. Let's see. I'm pretty sure the Braves just scored again. Yep. 5-1 now is the score. Oh man, what did I get myself into with being an Athletics fan this season? Alvarado's still on the mound. He hasn't got out of this inning yet.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, what's cut? 1/3 of an inning, 2 hits, earned run. Austin Riley's up to bat. Let's see what he does here. But yeah, 3 spot from the Braves here in the 4th. Damn.
That's interesting.
That is interesting. Let's see how they did it, though. I know Drake Baldwin drove in the run.
The thing is, I like some of the pieces on Atlanta. Like, it's just not all there.
Really do like Drake Baldwin. Also, now Drake Baldwin was brought up. Sean Murphy.
He disappeared.
Another one. You know, another guy. The A's, send him over to what's it called? The Braves say, oh, you can have him. And look what happens.
Yeah.
Injuries, and now all of a sudden Baldwin shows up and goodbye job.
Goodbye. You're gone. Like that's how quick it can happen.
Right. 2-0 count to Riley. So actually, I feel like should I do some play-by-play? I will be doing play-by-play at
this
some point. Yeah.
Pretty soon. Like not too long.
Pretty soon. Yeah. I mean, pretty much just talked about all the baseball that's happening today. I like this. I like talking baseball.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm too used to sitting in here and talking football. That's why my show is
more football based.
More in the fall, especially now with the Lawrence Cardinals season. A lot of some of these games will interfere with the show, so I apologize if I won't be here most of the time. I remember last year my show was on Thursday, and as you see with the schedule, a lot of the games are on Thursday.
A lot of the games are like Tuesday, Thursday.
Mm-hmm. And my show was 5 to 6, and I'd always get back at like 5:30, and it was like, okay.
Yeah, at that point it's like...
Right? So it was... Yeah. But now this year, Lawrence Cardinals, talk about that. We're on baseball. Me and Josh called our first game together at the Sunday Nautakas Field over at Lawrence High School down the road. That was my first broadcasting opportunity. Not yours... But certainly, not
first baseball one here,
also,
though.
Yeah, I was gonna say certainly new, but you have experience in high school as well. So yeah, first Lawrence Cardinals call. I had a lot of fun. That was the most fun call I think I've ever had. Just me, you, and Lindsay. It didn't even feel like we were really watching baseball.
And then having Coiro around as well, like doing the thing, like we're able to play around with that a lot.
Right, having Coiro as sort of the sideline reporter. I mean, our weatherman giving us wind reports. Hey, wind's blowing out. Bullpen. I mean, Cardinals don't.
They don't use the bullpen. They don't use the bullpen.
Don't use the
At least we
bullpen.
get to see. Well, we get to see the other guys, I guess, in the other pen. But like,
it was a very, very frigid game. I mean, let's report it here. Let's actually do it. We're reporting baseball. Let's do some Lawrence baseball.
Some Lawrence High School baseball.
Look, first thing that pops up, Lawrence Butler.
It's just ingrained in everything you do.
Yeah, I need to chill out a little bit. But not a 9-inning game for the Cardinals last week, and playing Robbinsville, a bit of a rivalry there.
Yeah, I mean they faced off in finals. They've faced in big games like
the CVC Tournament Championship was what's it called? That was the last meeting, and we won 11-6. Josh Yu. We played a lot around that name. Josh Yu was definitely a topic of discussion.
I'm still working on pulling the clips of the whole broadcast. I've gotten to the first part of the Josh Yu saga.
That's the thing, though. When we are there, we have to designate somebody to write down when things happen.
Yeah.
Because even when we pull the audio for the reels, we upload for IBS.
Yeah.
Me and Lindsay are sitting in the studio like, when did all these plays happen? Granted, we have the playbook.
We have the scorebook
to see when it happened. But like stuff like that, like banter, I have no idea.
Yeah.
And I'm not searching through 3 hours of game audio to find
it. It's a lot. Especially like at the end of a season where you have all those broadcasts.
Exactly.
Like, you have to do it in season. Otherwise, you're never going to get them.
We found the good ones, though, from last year, like the Benitez thing.
Benitez to Benitez. Yeah, that was funny.
The Andrew to Anthony Benitez, the whole Soto thing. That's funny. That was both Heightstown, too. Like I said, 9 innings, not nearly the longest game I've ever called.
And they're supposed to be 7, so we got two free extra innings.
Exactly. Last year, me and Trey sat through 12.
Jeez.
Yeah, 12 innings, and that was against Heightstown.
That's an engineer's nightmare.
And nobody won.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
They called it for for darkness. So, yeah, I mean, I guess we'll move on. Next game coming up, they're playing Steiner on Thursday. Unfortunately, we'll not be there.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
We won't be able to call that game. But then after Tuesday at West Windsor, I believe that's you, Coiro,
it's just Lindsay and Coiro.
I forgot. We have a class.
Hey,
we have one of the classes of all time.
It's something.
It's certainly something. Our teacher, actually, when I say the word adjunct, I feel like it's like a bad word.
It feels weird to say.
Like you're an adjunct. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Is it bad to use in certain contexts? But the teacher is an adjunct. It's basically she's not a full employee here. She just comes in and teaches. Yeah. A little side job. But yeah, she's a little, I wouldn't say strict. She's a little strange.
I guess.
It's okay. But yeah, we all, me, Lindsay, and Josh all have the same class, and
we have to rotate who can.
Because it sucks, because I had so much fun on that first call, and now we're going to be mixing and matching. But
hopefully we get some more all fours. That'll be.
We most certainly
we'll have a couple of them.
Especially in the summertime.
Oh, yeah, summertime we'll get like a good run of them.
And if we can get back to the CVC tournament, the CVC championship.
We could really have some fun.
Bob DeMeo Field is very nice, and then obviously Arm & Hammer Stadium is also
incredible.
Yeah. So with that, we're nearing our second commercial break, or underwriting announcements break. I was told not to call them commercials. Anyway, second side of this.
Second side.
I tell everybody here, I'll tell you this now. I say this is a little running joke. I hate reading these things. They're worded so weirdly, and I am a good reader, I swear. I can read. I'm not illiterate, but it's not every day we get to be a hero. So we're giving you 2 days to be a hero to 3 people, all as one time. That is a miserable typo. Announcing 1077 The Bronx annual Spring for Life blood drive Wednesday and Thursday, April 8th and 9th in the BLC Cavallo Room. Everyone who attempts to donate blood will get a pair of tickets to a Trenton Thunder game or passes to Sky Zone in Hamilton. At the end of the drive, 2 lucky Bronx will each score an $100 Visa gift card for being our hero. To schedule your appointment to donate blood, go to our website at 1077thebronx.com/springforlife. We'll be back with more Beyond the Score after these underwriting announcements. While you're listening for the return of my show, follow The Bronx on Instagram at 1077 The Bronx and on TikTok at 1077 The Bronx WRRC.
Oh, it's so hot. Ow, my head. Build the ultimate Bronquich? Rider,
our Ultimate Bronkwich, that's the contest, will cement your legacy at Rider University forever. Presets are on everything. And now it's like 1077 The Bronx, first ever Build the Ultimate Bronkwich contest. Be the Bronc who creates Ryder's new signature sandwich to be served at Muller's Pub and on the Yo Cuz Yellow Food Trailer, and we'll send you and a guest on a Royal Caribbean cruise for 2 to the Bahamas, courtesy if Josh Harry Travel. However you slice it, this contest eats Bronx. We're eating Bronx now.
Yeah.
We have from now until Sunday, April 5th to enter. Go to 1077thebronx.com/build-a-bronkwich for all the deets. Welcome back to Beyond the Score on the Princeton Review's 18th ranked best college radio station, 1077 The Bronx. Now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't be pointing these mistakes out, but I mean, still, I mean, I'm the one reading them, and I'm the one that looks stupid when I'm stumbling through them, so might as well call them out. But anyway, final last few minutes of the show, sort of unstructured show. I apologize. I hope you guys were entertained enough throughout this. Me and Josh tried to just talk about whatever comes to mind, but like I just mentioned here, Josh Harry Travel Royal Caribbean Cruise, somebody just won one yesterday. Yeah. We had long days.
Oh, yeah.
Very long days.
Very long days.
I woke up 4:55, texted Ryan, said, hey, are you out there throwing eggs yet? Because I thought it was 5. Nobody told me that.
Yeah.
6. I was like,
I got moved to 6, yeah.
Yeah, he texted me back, goes, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm asking you, are you out there? We're going to be there, right? Like, I think that was a straightforward question. And then I remember I fell back asleep and Guy was like, oh, we're moving into 6. I fell back asleep. 5:55, I wake up. I text Guy, I want to die. Mm-hmm. I do. I don't want to go. And he was outside of Lincoln. He picked me up, out there throwing eggs, moving prizes, like
moving tables,
prizes. But it was a great time, especially when it got really nice out.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Yeah. We
were kind of tucked away towards the front. You were hungry
hippos, and then you were the mini golf.
I was, I wouldn't say stuck, but the guy definitely was pretty much independent over at the mini golf table.
He had all his stuff. I mean, he kind of had his form, and plus, I mean, mini golf. It's really you just give them the club and then they go.
What surprised me was you could just go play, come back, say you played the whole course, and then you won a prize.
Really?
Yeah, they were just giving out prizes at the table. I was like, hey, shouldn't they be working for these? Shouldn't we be giving them out if they get a hole in one or something? Not if they play around? Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's just, I mean, it was the Excellent Egg Hunt.
Yeah.
Everybody wins prizes.
It's funny how quick it happens, though. It's just like, all right, 1 minute it's there, you blink for a second, and all those eggs are gone in a moment.
It was crazy. Like, I wasn't there last year. This is like my first one. This is your first one because it's your first year at Rider, and I didn't even hear like a whistle or anything.
The thing is, everyone went before the count. Like, we had a countdown, like audio playing, but they said their own count. They were so loud, they had their own countdown.
Good. I mean,
which is funny and it's good. I mean,
get them excited.
Yeah.
But yes.
And there was a lot of people, a lot of eggs, a lot of prizes. I mean, a lot of prizes. Which, my goodness, I couldn't imagine being at a prize table. Having to organize and set that all up. Like, I'm happy I was at the Hungry Hippos because that was a fun place to be at.
Thank you, Katie DiGiuseppe, for giving me an easy job. I think I think Josh can say the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
100%.
Whatever. But it was a great time. I actually knew the girl that won the cruise. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, she's in one of my classes. Yeah. I think she actually won something else as well.
She did.
In
like big? Or just something else?
No, from a class, because we had a Devils person come in from the New Jersey Devils.
Lucky son
and I
of a
think
gun.
she won something. I think she won something there as well.
Wow.
So, like, a really good luck spurt. So, like,
bunch of winners.
Shout out.
This doesn't matter. This is actually back-to-back years that it was somebody in Greek life as well. It was weird. I mean, out of all the people in the school, back-to-back cruises.
It just pained me to know that we were giving away like baseball related stuff,
right?
And I have to just stare and look and see like
Ryan
all
Howard
of them.
Bobblehead. I mean,
Trenton Thunder tickets.
Yeah, this isn't baseball, but Deontay Banks football.
Oh yeah, the football as well.
Even though who would want that? I was just gonna say something actually, but I completely lost it. Getting to the end of the show with no notes, it's getting down to the nitty gritty. What was I gonna say, Josh?
What were you gonna say?
What was I gonna say? Don't know.
Find out.
Don't know. Actually, wait. No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you something else. Everybody, they saw my polo. They saw my lanyard. Everybody that saw me and knew me come up to me and say, "All right, where's the cruise? What egg's the cruise?" And every time I say, "All right, come here." I get
Secret.
I get real close and I go, "Do you see that egg right there? Do you see that one? It's the pink one. No, that pink one. The other one." Make sure they are looking at something. And they say, yeah, that one. And then they say, it would be a little suspicious. If that one's not the cruise. It'd be a little suspicious if you ran out and grabbed one egg and that egg has the cruise in it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And they go, yeah. You get them agree with you. And I say, but it's something good. Make it your mission to get that egg.
It's obviously the red egg.
Obviously the red egg. And then I would walk away. And I remember I sent one kid that I knew last year, his name, actually, we don't need to say names, but I told him, he was on one side of the field.
Yeah.
I was like, right there on the other side. If you can get up to that right there, all you have to do is take 3 steps and it's right there. I swear. And I watched him walk all the way around and I watched him stand there for a half hour until they blew the whistle or whatever.
That's so funny.
And then I saw him afterwards. I said, "Did you get it? Did you get it?" He said, "No, I didn't get it." And I was like, "Oh, you picked the wrong one."
Yeah, I told you that one, not this one.
But yeah, it was a great time. Next week on Beyond the Score, probably more baseball. I really enjoyed this. Maybe a guest, maybe no guest, but definitely more structure. This was a very, very, very busy week for me. So on behalf of myself, on behalf of my guest, Joshua Uhas, thank you for listening to Beyond the Score. We'll be back same day, same time, Wednesday, 1 to 2. Stay tuned for more of the biggest hits and best variety on the Princeton Review's 18th Best College Radio Station. 3-time 2026 IBS Media Award winner and 5-time NAB Marconi Radio Award nominee for College Radio Station of the Year, 107.7 The Bronx.